California missions in the Santa Ynez Valley and Monterey County are receiving more than $1 million in federal matching grants. This is to strengthen the historic structures from earthquake damage.
And News Channel reporter John Palmentary takes us to Mission Santa Ynez in Solvang.
With all of its history and beauty, Mission Santa Ynez has some structural issues, and funding is coming together to help hold it together in the future.
When you look at these buildings, if they're unretrofitted, that means the roof and the walls are not joined together with metal, not joined together with steel. And when an earthquake happens, there can be movement. And as tall as they are, it could cause the collapsing in.
This iconic piece of religious and regional history built in the early 1800s is showing its age, and funds are coming in to give it new strength. Matching grants will give Mission Santa Ynez $500,000 and Mission San Juan Bautista in the Monterey Diocese $750,000 for urgent repairs and keep them as solid components to their communities.
They are so important to our history. They continue to serve as a platform for so many stories to be told. And we've all seen recently what can happen to an unretrofitted building during a massive earthquake. And we want to make sure that that does not happen here in Santa Ynez and that it does not happen in Mission San Juan Bautista.
As important as it was for the community historically, today spiritually and otherwise, it's also so important. And we certainly want to see work moving forward to make sure this remains intact for future generations and a safe place for our community today.
In addition to the structural work that will be done to the church, there will also be strengthening done to the main bell tower here, which is not that wide and vulnerable if we have a significant earthquake.
And you can see the crack between the two halves. So that front half, which is very, very thin relative to its width, yeah, that's not a lot of support.
We took a close-up look around the Mission Santa Ynez property in Solvang, and the closer we got, the more areas we explored, the deeper we went to look into some of the weary construction points. The need for the funds was a blessing in many ways.
If they're not connected and latched in together, then when it moves all over the place.
The grant money needs to be matched with community donations, and those drives are underway now. At Mission San Juan Bautista, the largest of the grants has been issued, and the need is vital.
Our project in particular is going to be for the front facade of the Mission Church, which is just feet away from the San Andreas Fault. And it sits right on top of the old El Camino Real. So the importance of this project is clear.
The Save America's Treasures grants have been in the past essential to restore Mission San Miguel from damages in the San Simeon earthquake, led by California Senators Barbara Boxer and Dianne Feinstein with the first grants. Old Mission Santa Barbara has also been strengthened by the same grant money, and it is nearly 100 years since it was damaged in a powerful earthquake. We have information on our website on how you can donate to help with the restoration of the current mission projects. In the Santa Ynez Valley, I'm News Channel reporter John Palmentary.
Still ahead on your News Channel Live at 6.